Don't mind Graham moving around in the background. He is going for a shower. So he is, and I'm home for a little bit. So I thought I would record my life goals video here because I've been putting it off for quite a while. Mostly because I have no clue what I'm going to say because so much has been happening. Diet wise, mental health wise, exercise wise, work wise, everything. You know, has been going on.
So you're going to use the bathroom? I'm going to have a shower next.
There is dirt on my lip balm. And I need that. Anyway. Where do I start? I suppose Life Goals originally started as a weight loss program or page for me. So I'll start off with my weight. I'm currently sitting at bang on 20 stone. I've been maintaining that.
Hi.
You say bye or hi?
Hi.
Oh. I've been maintaining at the 20. For about a month now, I've been maintaining at it. I'm not happy that I'm maintaining, but I'm also not annoyed because at least I'm not going up. So I'm not. So I'm happy but not happy that I'm maintaining at the 20 stone mark. Do I wish I was below that already? Yes. Do I wish that I was losing at least a pound or two every week? Of course. I really do. Do I feel like some weeks I should have been down? 100%. I don't know why I wasn't. I couldn't tell you. Also, yes, if you're wondering, I am at a new spot in the room. That's a different day's video to go through with you, which is going to be called my new workspace, which I'll go through with you. I will record that during the week because it's a bit of a longer video. I don't want to add it in on this just yet because I want to talk a little bit better in it. But anyway, I've been maintaining, and yes, I'm happy enough with it, but I do need to start pushing myself more. At the moment, I haven't been, and yes, a lot of people will be like, that's excuses. You're just trying to come up with excuses, and yeah, it may seem that way, but I'm going to say for my own mental health sake, which is another topic I will talk about in a minute, for my own mental health sake, I'm not pushing myself this week. So last week on Thursday, my auntie and uncle went away on their honeymoon at like 3:30 in the morning, Friday morning, so we had to stay the night. And we've been house sitting there since Thursday night. We've been staying there every night of the week. It is now currently Wednesday night. They don't get back until Sunday, but our last night there was Saturday night. So we still have 3 nights left in that house. And yes, it's been nice having time, just me and Graham in the evenings and in the mornings. And it's been nice just having it as the two of us and not having to worry about who's in the bathroom or if we can go use the kitchen or watch the telly or about being loud or anything like that. We can be ourselves. We can do what we want, kind of thing, so to speak. But do I prefer being here? Yes, 100%, because I like my bed. I like having my stuff. I just like knowing where everything is and that I don't have to worry about, like, stress about anything. The reason we are house sitting is because my auntie has a dog called Yasmin and a rabbit called Taz. Taz, you will know as my baby bunny. So for those who don't know, I've got 2 rabbits, Belle and Flash, and they had 3 litters. The third one didn't survive, sadly. The third litter did not.
I'm going in.
Okay, enjoy. The third litter, sadly, she didn't take to for some reason, and they all sadly passed away. But the first litter only had like 3 or 4 bunnies in it. One went down to Kilkenny. The other went across the road. 3. The other went across the road, and then my auntie took Taz because I didn't want to get rid of him. I wanted to keep Taz. I fell in love with him. I couldn't get rid of him. So we very easily convinced my auntie to adopt him. So she's had him since he was born. Or since he's been allowed to leave the parents, basically. And it was really, really nice to have her adopt him, and I was delighted because I could still see him and cuddle him and give him pets and love and everything. So that's why we're house sitting, because of the animals. So we have to like let Yasmin out in the morning, give her food, take Taz from his indoor cage to his outdoor cage, make sure he's food and water and he's locked up in that and all. And then vice versa. At night, we put Taz onto his indoor cage with his food and water, make sure he's locked up, the door's locked, all that jazz. And Yasmin comes inside to the house into the dining room area, which she's only allowed in the dining room or in an area called the gully, which is very tiny, for doing her business basically. And we turn the lights off and she stays in there for the night in her bed, and obviously we then have the run of a little bedroom that we have and the sitting room, and we can go in and out to the bathroom, which is great. But it's very hard on my anxiety doing this because I don't like staying in other people's houses. I've never have. It's always made me anxious and always stressed me out. I've tried being in my cousins' houses, both cousins, Claire and Zoe. I've tried staying in their houses and it's always been very, very anxious on me. I tried staying in an old friend's house once on her sofa. She slept in the room with me. And again, very anxious, didn't like it, didn't like the feeling. I've tried numerous times staying in people's houses and I just haven't been able. It just stresses me out and I just feel so anxious. Because I don't know the run of the house, I don't know their routines, I don't know their bathroom etiquette or noise levels or anything like that, and I just can't deal. So I really don't like it. And then staying here, even though there's no one there with us, it's still like, ooh, does this have to be put in a certain place? Does this have to be done in a certain way? Which, with my Auntie B, it really does. Like, cutlery with wooden handles don't go in the dishwasher. So I'm like, okay, so they have to be hand washed. Yasmin's bowl gets brought in at night and steeped in hot soapy water. So I'm like, okay, I have to do that every night. It's a certain amount of food. It's certain food. It's certain times. It's very stressful trying to keep to her schedule. So it is. I don't know why I'm messing with my lip balm, my colour changing lip balm. So I don't. But anyway. So I haven't really been thinking too much on my healthy eating since Thursday. I've been coming home and having my dinners here. Mostly because I don't want to cook in her kitchen and end up breaking something or burning something or I don't know what could happen. So I don't want to cook in her kitchen. I don't feel confident enough to cook in her kitchen. Plus it's not very big, so there's no moving around. How they did big Christmas dinners in that house, I could never tell you. So I couldn't. But so we've come back here for dinners. So we have, which has been grand. And I've come back here for my showers, which at one point openly admit was not very good because I got so down in the dumps on myself because I was just so tired with the bed that we were sleeping on and with it not being my own house and my own bed and everything. I was barely sleeping at first, and like I managed last night to get a bit of sleep, and like I woke up this morning again with a headache. I've been waking up in the mornings with headaches, blocked nose, sore throat. It's because of the weather. So I end up sleeping for an hour and a half or so on the sofa because it's comfier. I'm watching telly. So I do in the mornings. But so today was a bit more of a better day, and my ma blow dried my hair last night. I didn't even bother straightening it. I'm not arsed. I'll probably have a shower tomorrow, blow dry it and straighten it and all because I'm out Saturday night. So I probably will like style my hair Saturday and like run the straightener, but at the moment I'm just not bothered. I'm also waiting for another colour to go in because I don't get me wrong, I like this, it is nice, but it's getting into autumn. I want darker hair. I have looked back on photos of me over the years and I've noticed that I mainly post when my hair is dark. I don't post up when my hair is brighter. So I'm thinking, definitely feel better with myself when my hair is that bit darker. So I'm just waiting for my cousin, Claire, to come and do this. She is going to like add bits of this in, but I feel too blonde. I feel like I'm way, way too blonde. Like I'm too blonde. I want to go darker. We originally were, but your one was like, right, we'll just tone this down and bring it through a little bit. And I was like, yeah, and I love it. Absolutely love it, but it's a summer colour. It is a very much summer colour for me. I want it darker. More of a copper brown than a brown. Like, I don't want it too dark, obviously. Like, I don't want it this dark. Like, but I do want it darker. Or maybe I do want it that dark. Maybe. Actually. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted with my hair. That's why I haven't really been concentrating on my diet. As I said, my dinners have been alright. Lunches haven't been too bad. I've been having wraps. I've been having chicken wraps for my lunch, but I haven't been making them at home. I've been buying them. But it isn't like hot chicken wraps. It's plain chicken. It's a plain chicken wrap made up in the centre. So it's not too bad, but it's also not great either. So lunches haven't been great. Haven't been having a breakfast because there was nothing there for breakfast. And then when I did start having a breakfast, it was my pancakes again. And sure, they went off really quick, which was really annoying. So I haven't really been having a breakfast. I have been picking a little bit, especially staying there. I'm just like, it feels like I'm on holidays a little bit, so I've been nibbling at bits. My water was good and has now gone bad again, and it's like it differs every single day of the week. My steps have been different every single day. I either will or I won't get my steps in. It depends. Today I think I did. Yeah, today I did get my step count in, which I'm delighted with. But I do feel like I need to up my goal because I only have it at 5,000. I think I need to up it to kind of force myself to move around a lot more. So, like, I haven't been going for walks. I haven't been doing my weights. I haven't been doing my dance workouts, my stretches. Nothing like that I haven't been doing. My water, it differs each day of the week. I could get a good bit into me. I might not. I've been picking a little bit at night since I started staying in the house. So, like, and then I will say there was a couple of weeks we had this thing in work called Summer Project. So for them 2 weeks, I'm not even going into detail on what I did. Let's just say it was the worst 2 weeks of my life, food-wise, or the worst 2 weeks recently for food. I'm not even going into detail. Like, my dinners may have been grand, but goddamn breakfast, lunch, and snacks were so bad, and minerals and water were just the worst. And then, of course, we were off for a week after that. And again, couldn't move. So I don't say it to the lads that I know, besides Graham, obviously. But I had a thing called a boil. Lovely name, yes, I know. But I had it on my leg, and it wasn't down my leg. It was very much high up on my leg in such a place that you couldn't even really wear underwear, if you catch my drift. So it was in a very awkward place, and I remember it being sore there, and I was like, fuck this, I'm getting Graham to look. And he did. He took a picture. I showed my ma, and she was like, yeah. So I ended up in town the next day with this bandage thing on it. Stopped at the chemist on the way home and said it to them. And I was like, it burst, but it's still very frigging painful. So she told me what to do. Basically got on bed rest for the last 4 days of my holiday. I could barely frigging move. Or 3 days of the holiday, I should say, my week off. I managed to move on the Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I could barely move because of my leg. It was great. So I was reaching for the unhealthy stuff, as you do. So that week wasn't great either. I did start getting back into it, but then I started house sitting and went haywire again. So I did. So I'm going to start fresh on Monday. I know everyone says that and it's like, whatever, but I am. And my ma has been doing bad as well, so she's going to start fresh. Graham's starting fresh. We're all just hitting the master reset button on Monday, and that's that. Because I have a birthday coming up. I need to lose the weight. I'm not looking like a fucking whale on my 30th birthday. I wanted to be skinny for my 30th birthday, or skinny, whatever, for my 30th birthday. It was always my dream, and I am going to work my ass off quite literally to get there. So that's the diet part of everything, the weight loss part. The mental health part, I don't know how to explain. I've been feeling more anxious lately than I thought I should be. And I don't know why. I'll just randomly get anxious at night over the most stupidest things. Now, I'm not talking about the house sitting part. I mean before house sitting and even at. And so, like, it wasn't even like the week leading up to it. It's like previous weeks. I don't know why I've been feeling anxious. It just randomly comes on. I'm like, I feel like I should be having a panic attack. Why am I not having a panic attack? And then I start panicking over, why am I feeling this way? And then body image has been a major thing. So it has. I've hated myself in clothes. There was a day here, we were going out for Susan's birthday, and no, I haven't obviously. The only thing I said to her was, oh, I've no clue what to wear. I don't really like anything on me. But it was literally, I was having a mental breakdown because I was like, I want to go out and just buy a whole new outfit because I feel like absolute fucking shit. So I do. Because I went through skirts and shorts and dresses and trousers and leggings and tights and t-shirts and every freaking piece of clothing I own. And I think half it went down to the wash that was actually clean. Because I didn't know what was clean and dirty anymore. I went through that amount of clothes. So I did, trying to find a frigging outfit to wear for her birthday, and I had no clue what to wear. Eventually found something, and I hated it, but I wore it. Regretted wearing it as well after that. So aces on me, but I still did it. How's that bruise looking actually? Still sore. I walked into a door. Never mind. We're going to ignore that. So I've had really bad body issues lately with that. So that has been really affecting me. Like, you can tell because I'm not looking at myself in the camera. Like, this is me looking at myself and I can't look at myself. So I'm looking at other places in the background or behind the camera right now. I'm not actually looking at myself very often. And that's probably why I'm playing with my lip balm as well. To tell you the God honest truth. And why I'm stuttering a good bit. But in a different video coming up, I will explain how I'm going to work on my mental health because I've got loads of plans for that. And it has to do with where I'm sitting right now. So just a spoiler into that. We got a new desk. So I can do more stuff here. So I will be doing a different video on that. Probably next weekend or during the week. I'll see how I am with time and what I'm doing each day. But we have like a new desk area which is a lot bigger. And I want to be able to do more stuff at it. Like this, I can record videos, but the computer's like way down there. So it is, which is brilliant because I could be sitting here recording this and Grant could be doing YouTube work there or whatever. So we can, but that's a different day's video. So I won't go into too much detail on what I'm doing with my mental health, but one thing I'm doing is starting to get back out for walks as of next week with my ma. She said rain, hail or shine. Well, maybe not hail, but you know what I mean. Rain or shine, we're getting out for a walk. I just need to make sure I wear a hat and a jacket and we're going for walks no matter what. And if I want to have my headphones in, I can have my headphones in. Which I love the idea of because I could listen to a podcast while I'm walking because I want to get into them. That's one thing I'm doing. And I did start back with that today. I started listening to Vulnerable with Christy, and it's your one who plays Kim Possible and was in the Even Stevens movies. So she was in the show or whatever. So I do want to get back into my podcast and listening to them throughout the day. We were going to listen to them at night, but it's just, I wasn't interested really. I don't know. I'll try again. So I will. So overall, I'm doing bad in general. Very bad with diet, very bad with mental health, very bad with body image. But I've hit rock bottom and the only way to go now is up. So nothing but positivity now. I'm giving myself the last bit of this week to wallow in self-pity, so to speak. But I've given myself the rest of this week to just basically have fun and be whatever. But I'm also not going to completely go crazy. Like, I'm not going to go, right, I have this week off and I'm going to have a takeaway every night of the week and I'm going to eat like 10 bars of chocolate a day and 4 litres of Coke every day and all that jazz. I'm still not going to do that. But I'm also not going to be as strict as I should be. Just because I want to make it through this next couple of days. So I do. I only have I've tonight and I'm doing a stream over on Twitch, which is something else I'm getting back into. I started back last night and I'm going to get back into streaming. I'm going to try stream as often as I friggin' possible. So I am, because I've got loads to do in Dreamlight Valley and I'm going to concentrate on that because there's so much I want to do in it. And I was streaming it, but I was doing too much because I was going to do Stardew, I was going to do Slime Rancher 2, I was going to do Stardew Valley, Dreamlight Valley, and then I was doing co-op with Graham, and I burnt myself out with all the ideas. So I started falling behind on YouTube, on Twitch, on healthy eating, on life in general. I burnt myself out again, which is something I said I wouldn't do, hence the break I took, and technically still am on, and yeah. I don't know a middle ground. I'm either on a break or I'm not on a break. So I am. I'm either not doing YouTube or I am doing YouTube. I don't have a middle ground with this stuff. I'm so bad. I know. But I'm getting there. I am obviously back recording videos. For YouTube, I've been recording the video for staying in the house the past couple of days. I've obviously recorded this. I've done solo vlogs. I have a couple of other videos that I was meant to record and still haven't. But now that I have this space, obviously I can. So again, I'll be doing them during the week. And yeah, like I'm getting back into it. So I'm technically still on a break. So don't expect loads of videos from me. But I'm also slowly getting back into it. Like I'm trying to do thumbnails and I'm trying to do the thumbnails and the scheduling on this and the calendar work and scheduling the game videos. Graham does the game thumbnails because they're a lot more complicated. But I'm trying to do like the scheduling on both channels, the calendar for both channels, and the thumbnails for this channel. And then I'm trying to get back into recording. But like that, I'm getting a bit slow at doing it. I also want to get back into my social media. I was starting to go onto Twitter, or as it's known as X now. I was starting to go back onto that. I was starting to get fully back into my Instagram and just doing whatever posts I want to do. I was getting into doing my Instagram story, and I was going to slowly start adding the YouTube page in and doing pretty much what Susie Rue does and posting up what we do every single day. But again, I burnt myself out because I went too fast, too quick. So I did. So I will get back into it now slowly. I did say over on Instagram, I'm not going to be back on Instagram till next week because, again, I'm just not in the mood right now for social media and all. So I'll be back at that next week. I might do 1 or 2 posts on Saturday because I'm out Saturday night. But Graham's finishing a shower. But that's about it, really. So for now, I'm going to leave it here. But I do have 2 more videos I want to record. One to do with my new little workspace. As I said, I'm not giving away too many spoilers. I've got a skincare one that I want to do, but I do need to organise that a bit more because I need to figure out like what skincare I'm actually using now. Because I have been really bad at my skin and my skin has been irritated a lot more lately. Like you can kind of see here. Hello. Has been really irritated. My arms have been super itchy. You can feel a difference in the skin on my hand. So this one here is like very soft and very healthy feeling, whereas this here is very rough, bumpy, and just doesn't feel great at all. So it doesn't, like, you can hear the skin there, whereas you can't really hear it here. And yeah, so my skin hasn't been doing great. So I do need to get back into doing that. Look at what I'm using every day and kind of go through it a bit better. Same with my makeup and all. Susie Rue's doing the same because her skin has been acting up a little bit as well. So we're both kind of looking into that. She kind of gave me the idea to do it because of the way she said, oh, the stuff I'm using isn't working, so I need to look at it basically. It's not doing what she wants it to do basically. I'm trying not to go into too much detail because that's her prerogative, but basically she wants to get better stuff for her skin, and I'm like, I should probably do the same because I've got bad skin. I've always had bad skin, and I've just gotten very lazy with my skin and had been basically torturing myself with the products I've been using, so I shouldn't be doing that. But again, that is another video I want to do, which is, but again, I need to organise it. So they're the 2 videos I do want to do, and I will get there with them eventually. Just give me time to sort everything out. We're still sorting out the room and organising and all, so give us a bit of time and we'll get there. But for now, I'm going to end it here because I've been yabbering on for 25 minutes nearly, and you're probably bored and fed up listening to me go on and on and on again. So I'm going to say goodbye now. So I am. Also, my sinuses have cleared up. For anyone wondering, my sinuses were acting up there a while ago and I couldn't breathe properly. What are you doing? So I'm going to figure out what Graham's doing and I'm going to let you go. But yeah, my sinuses are back and I've got other videos coming, and I'll be recording more Life Goals videos soon because I'm going to get back into them. So I will leave it here and I will talk to you guys in another video soon. Bye bye. Bye, mystery man in the background.
Bye.